Texas League Baseball is next. And a good Thursday night, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Texas League Baseball. And now the star of the show, John Baker. Thank you, Bob. Good evening, everybody, and welcome into this Texas League live broadcast on this beautiful Thursday night. It is the third game of our six-game set between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and your Flying Chanclas de San Antonio. Well, it is Taco Bell Value Night. And yes, Taco Bell double plays is guys getting on first and getting into a double play that'll get you 2 free tacos during the remainder of the season here at home. Missions will play as the Flying Chanclas tomorrow night at our 7:05 first pitch of our ball game. Gates open at 6. Saturday night, we'll have post-game fireworks after our ball game. Then it'll be the final meetup of these two ball clubs coming Sunday at 7:05. Missions head north. They go up to Oklahoma, take on the Tulsa Drillers in a 6-game set before returning home for the 6-game season finale of 2024 with the visiting Springfield Cardinals. Go online now, samissions.com. Purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Missions all season long with the First Pitch app or Bally Live, or you could download YouTube and watch us as we get things going. Well, I'm joined in the booth by my partner, Bob. Good evening there, Bob. Good evening, John. Thank you for having me. Well, I got to say, that was a pretty good night last night, right, Bob? I got to say, John, yes, it was. It was a cloudy night, but evidently San Antonio getting the W and a final score of 5-4 against Midland. I got to say, Bob, absolutely right, and so far that was a pretty good game. Evidently, the Rockhounds winning Tuesday night, even though we had the rain and thunderstorms. And then I do believe they won another one. And, well, actually, it was game 1 going to Midland, game 2 going to San Antonio. And tonight is game 3 of our 6-game series. Yeah, I got to say, John, tonight is going to be somebody taking this one. And hopefully it should be San Antonio in this one. But we'll see what happens if the Missions get up here and get baseballs flying, or maybe Midland as well. Well, that just depends on how fast these baseballs go out of the yard, Bob. Yeah, I know, John. That is going to be pretty good to see here tonight. Well, if you guys are ready for our Texas League broadcast, this one is brought to you in part by Taco Bell, as we salute our guys there, the best Texas tacos and everything they got on their menu. It is a pretty good one as well. So anyway, Taco Bell Value Night, Flying Chanclas for 4 more. And then tomorrow evening, part 2. And then our Thursday and Friday against Springfield in 2 weeks from today. So that is going to be really good as well. So we'll be right back with our Texas League broadcast. First pitch coming up as we get ready for inning number 1 against Midland. About ready to go for the top of the first inning for Midland, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. And yes, Bob, absolutely right about that. Taco Bell is our proud sponsor of tonight's game. West Creek Trail Ride, Spring Creek Stables, and so far many others as well on our guest lists. Gosh, beautiful night after the last 2 nights of rain and thunderstorms on a Tuesday and cloudy as of yesterday. Sunny skies tonight in this one. But it's a beautiful ball game, and I gotta say, the crowds are coming back, and so glad they are here in this one. Dylan Lesko coming in. He pitches for San Antonio. 4-seamer, changeup, curveball, 2-seam fastball as well, but evidently most important of them all is that 4-seam fastball. Boy, he comes up really good for the Flying Chanclas. Drew Swift coming in now. First pitch for this ball game is underway, and that one is hit high in the air, foul, and it's 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
We're 7 o'clock at our first pitch. Pretty good right there. The 0-1. That is hit to De La Cruz. He knocks it down. Here comes the pitcher, Lesko, and he covers that first big bag. Boy, beautiful play as he gets in there and covers that bag for the outs. Wow, that was a remarkable play by Dylan Lesko. He gets over there and he gets the first out against Midland right there. Clark Elliott strying up now for Midland. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Elliott averages .314 over a 374. He's had 12 home runs for Midland this year, 28 RBIs, and so far pretty good for the Rockhounds. Yeah, sure does, John, and those numbers don't lie to you. Yeah, no, they don't. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 away, nobody on. Top of the first for the Rockhounds. That's going to be line drive over the first baseman's head. And now go up in front of Castellon as they get it back to the second baseman area. And shortstop will be up there to cover that bag. And evidently pretty good right there. 1 out single. Jack Winkler now up to bat now for Midland. The pitch, and that's going to be right there and in for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, this is the first time in a homestand that we've been packed up like that. Yeah, we had a lot of seats on Tuesday night, and the seats are full. They're coming in, and people are just ready to watch a ball game on a beautiful night like it is. It sure is, Bob. No balls, 2 strikes to Winkler. The pitch. High pop-up right there. Castellon getting in center field, making the grab. And that is out number 2.
The first baseman, Danny Batista Jr.
First baseman is Danny Batista Jr. as he comes in. Midland wearing their orange and gray road uniforms. Flying Chanclas for San Antonio here tonight. Always pretty good. That one up to center, and Mears will make the play, and that's the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left for Midland. As we head now to the bottom of the first inning, it's no score through the top half of inning number 1. And we're back here as the right-hander for Midland will be announced, as he will start on the mound for the bottom of the first. No score through a half inning here in San Antonio. Got ready for the bottom of the first for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Right-hander Chase Cohen will get the start. 97 on a 44-seam fastball, curveball, changeup, a two-seamer as well. Did I say 40, Bob? I think you almost did. If that pitch was 40 miles an hour, that would be a little weenie type matchup right there for him. Yeah, you're not kidding. Batting up first for the Flying Chanclas, left fielder Corey Howell as he comes in. Takes a strike inside, it's 0-1. A beautiful evening, right, Bob? I gotta say, I've never seen a sky after the last 2 days. We had rain Tuesday night, cloudy skies last night. Now beautiful temperatures and a beautiful atmosphere. And that's what fans love to see, Bob. They come out here to a ball game and they enjoy the most beautiful outdoors. That's a swing and a miss as Howell goes down, first one for San Antonio. And that's out number 1. Right fielder is Marcos Castellon as he comes in. Ooh, I love that San Antonio logo. It is really nice. Yeah, I gotta say, John, it is. I'll tell you one thing. That one is hit high in the air, up to right field, as that will get out of play, 0-2. So far, we do have some more rain in the forecast, don't we, Bob? Yeah, I gotta say, Saturday's a good chance of thunderstorms. Sunday could be a good chance as well. Even Monday and Labor Day. It is a federal holiday, so a lot of people going out of town over the weekend, starting tomorrow. Even though, Bob, our weekend is being here, having our final few games of the year against Midland. Just love how these guys are. I like the new uniforms, but miss the old logo and look. Even the good old Rocky the Rockhound. Yeah, I know. They retired him and stuff. Yeah, a couple years back, they had him for a few more seasons, and they said, hey, let's put him in retirement. Yeah, I know. Kind of sad. He was like your favorite, right? Yeah, he sure was. Outside. That one is outside for a ball. The count now 3-1. You know, a lot has changed in this future of ours. Yeah, it sure has. Here's a 3-1. That one is high in the air, and that's foul, so it's a full count now. Got a few more seasons here at this ballpark, then we're getting a new ballpark up in downtown San Antonio somewhere. Probably right outside the good old downtown area. Oh, who knows? We'll see what happens. Well, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for San Antonio. On now to the second inning, and it's no score, 3-1. Well, back here as Junior Perez will lead it off for Midland when we come back. About ready to go for the second inning for Midland right here on the San Antonio Baseball Network. Well, Junior Perez will get things started here in the top of the second inning for Midland. Here's the pitch, and that's right there in the end for a strike, and it's 0-1. So far, a nice afternoon going into a early evening type look. It'll be dark in a little bit. Yeah, it sure will be, Bob. No balls and 2 strikes to count now to Junior Perez. And the pitch. That is high pop up right there. It foul territory, and that will go out of play. Still hanging on at 0-2. 0-2 one more time. Strike 3 right inside the corner, and that'll get him out. A backwards K for Dylan Lesko. And that's out number 1. TJ Schofield Sam coming in for Midland. So he's ready to go. That one takes high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. So far, we are down to our last, I think, 9 games of our homestands. And 6 for the road series as well. Did I say 11 yesterday, Bob? I think you did. I think we're down to our final 10. Are we? Okay, so that makes perfect sense. Thank you for reminding me about that. Well, you think about it. We count today, tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday games. That makes 4. And 6 against Springfield. Yeah, you're right. That one is over the fence, and that is gone. TJ Schofield Sam puts one over the scoreboard, and Midland now up ahead by 1-0. Boy, and I gotta say, they strike first for the Rockhounds here in this one. Yeah, they sure do, Bob, and they get something going. Now, 1 score is TJ Schofield Sam, number 6 for Midland. Boy, that is a 408-foot fastball, 111.5 mile per hour exit velocity. That was remarkable for him. And now Brian Bovias coming in. He comes, it takes a strike inside at 0-1. Oh, good night for everybody. That's in for a strike, and it's 0-2. We got Frisco at Northwest Arkansas, Midland at San Antonio, Arkansas at Amarillo, Tulsa at Corpus Christi, Springfield at Wichita. That's a swing and a miss right there. Strike 3 swinging. And that is out number 2. Well, the second baseman for Midland is Zahid Valenzuela. So he comes in ready to go. 2 out, nobody on for Midland. Right there and in for a strike, and it's 0-1. One delivery. That's in for a strike, and it's 0-2. So, yeah, Bob, you were right. We have 10 home games left. 9 will be left over tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. Weekend baseball. Come on out and join us. We have our 4th of the 6 games against Midland. Yeah, pretty good right there, too, Bob. Well, TJ Schofield Sam gets a run on 1 hit, no errors. And nobody left on base for Midland as we head now to 2.5. It is Rockhounds 1, San Antonio 0. Michael De La Cruz will lead it off for San Antonio when we come back here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. It is 1-0 Midland in this ball game. About ready to go for the bottom of the second inning for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, the first baseman, Michael De La Cruz, coming in for San Antonio. Hit the first on a ground hopper right there as that's out number one. Boy, that's a real dinger right there. He doesn't get on base. And that just really puts a wasted out opportunity on that one. Third baseman, Graham Polly, stepping in now. Ooh, just love how the sky looks. It is beautiful. A clear blue sky. Just absolutely love Mother Nature. Right, Bob? Well, I gotta say, John, yes, we do. We love Mother Nature, and that's just the way it is. Come out to the ball game, everybody. It's good. Yeah, for sure. Well, right there, that one is in. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pauly goes down on strikes out number 2. Man, that is a real nail biter. Let me get into that one. Yeah, for sure, Bob. Designated hitter Kai Murphy stepping in. Go ahead, give you some scores. Corpus Christi leads Tulsa 5-0. Arkansas and Amarillo are tied at 4-4. One right there, swing and miss, 0-2. Midland leads San Antonio 1-0. Northwest Arkansas leads 4-1 against Frisco. Wichita leads 2-0 against Springfield.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
So pretty good night for everybody here in the Texas League. Well, that's right there. Strike 3 called, as that will do it. And that's the half inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors for San Antonio. As we head to the third inning, Midland leads it 1-0. Shane McGuire leads it off for the top of the third for the Rockhounds when we come back. And they lead it by 1. We now head to the top of the third inning for Midland right here on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. Well, Shane McGuire coming in as we're set to go here for the third inning for Midland. Let's go back to work. Swing and a miss. Takes a good hack at that one and misses that one by a long shot. No balls, 1 strike. 9-1-2 due up for the Rockhounds' third half of the order. That is right there, as that's a line drive up the center for a base hit. And there is a no-out single for McGuire. That'll bring up the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Drew Swift. Swift comes Taco Bell double plays, and everybody in tonight's game gets that coupon for that 2 crispy tacos, courtesy of our fans and friends there at Taco Bell. Right there, 1-1 the count as he'll miss that one out. Pretty good on top of that. Sunny conditions, temperature at 92 degrees. Our high for today was 93. That one is high fly in the air. Left fielder Howell makes the grab, and he'll charge, get that one, and that is out number 1.
Now back, the right fielder,
Clark Elliott, the right fielder, coming in as he's 1-for-1 single in the first inning. Ready and go. Here's Let's Go and the Go. Right there, up to right. That's Castellon. Getting up, ranging up to where he is, the right field area. And that's out number 2.
Now back, the third baseman, Jack Winkler.
Third baseman is Jack Winkler as he comes in. He's ready to go. 0-for-1 fly out in the first inning. Well, cloud cover will intensify by after nightfall. That one change up, down, and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Top of the third, 1-0 Midland in this ball game. A good Thursday night to everybody in our live stream here on YouTube Live. Glad you could join us for this third of 6. That is fouled away, and the count now 1-1. After Sunday's game, Missions head to Tulsa for a 6-game set. That is high pop-up. De La Cruz camped under it. Makes a grab, and that's the inning over. No runs on a hit. No errors. 1 left for Midland. We now had 3.5. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Back here for more Texas League baseball as second baseman in the 7th spot. Lucas Dunn will stray up next for San Antonio when we come back. Bottom half of the third inning for San Antonio, ready to go. The Missions Baseball Network. Well, Lucas Dunn coming in as we're set to go here in this half inning. Here's the pitch to him. That's inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Underway. Bottom of 3. The 0-1. That is high roller. Up to short. They'll pass it to first, and that's out number 1. Boy, just not going too well for San Antonio. Well, Bob, I wouldn't be saying that too loudly, but they still got more time. They still got a lot of innings left to catch up and make something go of themselves here this evening. Well, yeah, you got a good case in point right there. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in as he takes strike 2 on him. 0-2 the count now as 1 away, nobody on for the third inning for San Antonio. Swing and a miss, and that is out number 2. Well, I'll tell you one thing, John. A lot of 3 up, 3 down innings. We look at 2.5 here tonight. They're still trying to get something going for the Missions. Well, Brandon Valenzuela has pretty much done a lot of good work up there in Frisco. And yeah, so far he's been really good in this ball game, and that's right there in the end for a strike, and it's 0-2. Just a beautiful evening as wind blowing up from the center field area. Well, I bet that's why that ball is getting knocked down. It's the wind. Yeah, I gotta say, John, if that wind is blowing up from right center, then yeah, you're gonna see a home run or two, or maybe it just gets knocked down.
One ball.
But whoa, look out there. That one had to get him off that plate. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now. Well, you got to watch yourselves on that one. That was swing and a miss right there. That's a 1-2-3 half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on for San Antonio as we head now to the 4th inning. Rockhounds lead it by 1-0. Danny Batista Jr. will get things started for the 4th when we come back. Top of the 4th inning for Midland coming up right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Danny Batista Jr. leads things off as still a 1-0 lead for Midland as we head to the 4th inning. Right now is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, gotta say, shadows coming past the mound to the home plate area. That one is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Batista Jr. So far, gotta say, a nice, comfortable evening for a lot of fans out here at the ball game. I gotta say, John, it's glad to see everybody back, but Tuesday night, just 50% of people were here. A lot of empty chairs, but we all knew why, because of all that rain we got on Tuesday evening. Yeah, thunderstorms as well. Yeah, and they're saying there's a good chance tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday for the remainder of this homestand. And that's one thing that we all might need to watch out for is more rain in the forecast. Yeah, I gotta say, John, especially the nights that we play Midland for the last 3 times of the year. Yeah, that's right. No balls, 2 strikes to Junior Perez. Well, pretty good right there for Dylan Lesko as he's at, I couldn't even read that, but evidently it's pretty good. Hit the third to Polly. Polly gives it to De La Cruz, out number 2.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, TJ Schofield Sam.
TJ Schofield Sam coming in. He's 1-for-1 solo home run last time up. The pitch to him, and that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, so far, sun will be getting ready to set here tonight. Everybody gets a nice view of our sunset. Just gotta absolutely love how this baseball stadium is, and get a few more years in it, though. Yeah, sure do, Bob. Right there, strike 3. Get him out looking. And that will do it for this half inning. Well, no runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head for the bottom of the 4th inning as we lead it off for San Antonio in the back on the top of the lineup when we come back. West Creek Trail Rides is our proud sponsor of San Antonio Missions Baseball. Yes, thank you, Bob. And gotta say, we got a email from them. They would love to be our proud sponsorship of 2025 and the regular season as well. Well, what do you say about that, John? Well, I gotta say, wish granted. Welcome in for another great baseball season. Friday, April 4th through the 6th, we take on Amarillo to start 2025. Then 6 games at Corpus Christi. Then coming home, taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals for a 6-game set. Then I think we look up a schedule. So that'd be pretty good. We're right there. We got to look at the end of April. I do believe we got a big homestand coming up in the month of, going to the end month of April into May. Yep. Go ahead and put that right there. Yep. Thank you, Bob. Oh, yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Pretty good. Cool. Got a Friday night jersey coming up starting tomorrow evening. Hey, don't forget on the channel, we got a premiere that'll launch off until next Friday when we have the season premiere of Horseback Riding Adventures. Season 2 is going to be really good. I gotta say, John, all of us got our snacks. We're ready for the 5 premieres. It's like a 5-star general, nearly. Yeah, you got that right, Bob. Well, for West Creek Trail Rides to be our proud sponsor of San Antonio Missions Baseball, We are saying yes, they will be proud sponsors. Check them out at westcreektrailrides.com here in San Antonio. Book a $50 horseback ride, and yes, our rides are pretty much manned by a front guide and a back guide as well. And yes, you got a horse of your own, it looks. Yep. I do have a horse named Pecani, and evidently he's a pretty good boy. So we're launching off our season Friday, April 4th through the 6th against Amarillo, the 8th through the 13th against Corpus Christi. Now, those will be the away games there at Bayfront Park. We're taking on Northwest Arkansas, April 15th through the 20th. We're up in Amarillo, April 22nd through the 27th. And then April 29th through the 4th would be our 6-game set against Corpus Christi. Then 6 against the visiting Frisco Rough Riders. We get a pretty good 12-game homestand. And gotta say, we have not had a 12-game in a long time. We've been having one homestand, then the road games, and one homestand. You know, it gets kind of silly looking. Well, I got to say, John, and do believe that when we take on Corpus Christi and Frisco put together, that's going to be really good. We're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, we are. After that 12th game, we head to Midland, take on a 6-game set against the Rockhounds. Starting May 13th through the 18th, we're back home to take on Wichita for a 6-game set. San Antonio will head to Arkansas starting May 27th through the 1st of June. We're back home taking on Midland for 6, starting June 3rd through the 8th. Then we're headed up back to Amarillo the 10th through the 15th. Missions take on the visiting Frisco Rough Riders starting June 17th through the 22nd. Then it's on our road trip to Midland starting the 24th through the 29th of June. We have a short 3-game series with Corpus Christi. And then we are up in Corpus Christi for 3. They're in the July 4th weekend. That is the 4th through the 6th against Corpus Christi. And then we head to Wichita right after that. Missions will have a 9-game homestand starting the second half of the Texas League season. A short 3-game set with the Amarillo Sod Poodles starting on July 18th through the 20th. Then 6 against Midland. We're on the road. We head to Frisco. Rough Riders starting July 29th through August 3rd. Missions take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals starting the 5th through the 10th. Then we head to Tulsa right after that, starting the 12th and the 17th. Missions will come back home after that road trip to Tulsa. They'll take on Amarillo here at home. August 19th through the 24th against the Sod Poodles. Then 6 games at Frisco starting August 26th through the 31st. Missions come back home taking on Corpus Christi for 6, starting September 2nd through the 7th, and then road travel to Springfield right after that. That's the whole 2025 schedule. We're back up to the game as we start the bottom of the 4th. We'll lead off batter Corey Howell. Well, gotta say, pretty good schedule for San Antonio for 2025. It sure is, Bob. 1 ball, no strikes to the left fielder. Here's a 1-0. That one is high pop up right there up to right field. Right fielder will run it down, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder,
Marcos Castellon is coming in now, 0 for 1. Thought everybody would love to hear the schedule, and there it is. Take notes. Or print you out a schedule at SanAntonioMissionsBaseball.com. And yes, you can find it there, and when we'll be live here on our live streams. Can't wait for another great baseball season starting next year. First game of 138 starting on Friday, April 4th. It's going to be a pretty good one, John. I got to say, man, it's going to be a really good one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the count is full, 3-2. On deck is center fielder Joshua Mears as he comes in. Ready to go. And the pitch. That one is strike 3, and he'll strike him out. A backwards K for Midland. Chase Cohen is getting a strikeout on that one. And that is just pretty neat. Well, pretty cool instead of neat right there, John. Yeah. That's a swing and a miss curveball. Boy, home run distance. And that would have really whacked it up there. There's right there, strike 2, and the count now 0-2. 31 strikes, 11 balls in total of 42 for Chase Cohen. One is outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one hits the ground. That one high and outside, 2-2. I don't know, John. Trying to make him chase. Make him chase on that fastball. Yeah, for sure. That is hit the third. And that will do for 4 innings. Boy, Midland is in a no-hit ball game here tonight. As we head for the 5th inning, the Rockhounds lead it 1-0. As we go to the 5th inning, Brian Bovias coming in for Midland as we lead off the 5th inning for the Rockhounds. Top of the 5th inning, ready to go for Midland right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Hey, Bob, I got something I got to tell you. Yeah, what is it, John? Did you know that Ray Patrick Ditter, the shortstop, is from the Caribbean? Oh, well, that must be a good tour reservation right there. Yeah, from Aruba in the Caribbean. Wow. Boy, I bet there's a lot of people that go out there and have a pretty good time on that. Yeah, for sure. No balls to 2 strikes to count now to Bovias. And that one right there is 1-2. Midland 1-3-0 and 2 left on for the Rockhounds tonight. 1-2 delivery. Here's the pitch. That one down and in, 2-2. Still a few seats available. If you want to come out to tonight's ball game, that would be good, pitch perfect as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Changeup gets him chasing. Strikeout for Dylan Lesko as he comes in and punches him out for the first one on the ticket. And there's one away. Zahid Valenzuela coming in now. Fouls that one off. That's 0-1 the count now. Here's the pitch to him. And that's hit to Michael De La Cruz as he'll step on the bag, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 33, Shane McGuire.
Shane McGuire coming in, 1-for-1 single in the 3rd inning. The pitch to him. That one is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, sun's starting to go down on this beautiful Taco Bell Value Night Thursday. A lot of people are super excited for this here weekend. Well, since we all know that we got baseball and we got our games through the weekend, I think it'd be pretty fair to say that we have horseback riding coming up. Oh yeah, you love that horseback riding so much. I guess you make it like a hobby, like baseball. Yeah, for sure. Hey, it is better than staying in a boring apartment room all day long. You're looking at the ceiling. You're thinking to yourself, oh, what is the best outdoor activity that I could do? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's case in point right there, Bob. No, you do make a good case in point there, John. Yeah, right there, no balls and 1 strike. Drew Swift coming up, fly out, ground out, 0 for 2. Bob, I gotta say, through the last 2 years that I've been out of my parents' house, it's been really good. That one high fly in the air, foul, and it's 0-2. Well, kids go back to school tomorrow, maybe for half a day. Probably like 12:30 they'll get out. And right there, glove to third by Graham Polly, as that will do for this half inning. So no runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left for Midland, as we have 5.5 here tonight. Midland leads it 1-0. Michael De La Cruz, the first baseman, coming up for San Antonio. When we come back, it's 1-0 Midland. Now head to the bottom of the fifth inning for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Thank you, Bob. And yes, got to say that, boys, San Antonio and Midland battling it out. Frisco in third place. But even though they are the Texas League winners of the first half, and got to say they are trying to get back that first place position. We've got to say, John, Frisco and Northwest Arkansas trying to get in there. You got to pull up your scores. Yes, Bob, go right ahead and do that. And pretty much we'll check in our scores as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning for San Antonio here. Computer being a little slow. Yeah, no kidding, Bob. I think I need to go buy me a brand new laptop. Yeah, for sure. Well, we look at Northwest Arkansas 4-2 as they end 5 innings worth of play. Boy, Corpus Christi is pounding the daylights out of Tulsa. Hooks have a 9-3 lead over the Drillers. Arkansas is giving Amarillo a run for their money. They're a grand slam ahead of them. It's 8-4. Midland leading 1-0 here tonight in San Antonio. Springfield leads 3-2 as they take the lead on a 3-run homer. Or should I say that would be a 2-run. I do apologize about that. They had a run in to score. We look at that one. Springfield had 1 run, top of the 4th. 2-run shot in the 5th. So that would put them up to a 3-2 lead. Wichita has the tying run at second, the go-ahead at first. And so far, pretty good on that one. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning for San Antonio right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Michael De La Cruz coming up now, 4-5-6. Beautiful night here. That's in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Boy, Midland 1-4. No errors, 3 left on base. They're still trying to command a no-hit ball game against San Antonio. Here's the 0-2. And right there, 1-2 the count now for Michael De La Cruz. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. We're trying to make him chase, and so far already 49 pitches for Chase Cohen from Midland tonight. Yep, full count now, 3-2. On deck now, third baseman Graham Holly. Getting on deck for San Antonio. Here's the 3-2. And that's a strikeout. Ouch, and that's got to hurt when you get struck out like that. Yeah, it sure does, Bob. It really stinks that you have to go through that. Third baseman Graham Holly coming in. That one is laced high in the air, and that's not far enough. Ouch. Boy, thinking that would have been a home run right there, but evidently that was out for the right field area, but the right fielder gets it for out number 2. Boy, Michael De La Cruz and another guy, then Kai Murphy gets flied out to left field. And there we have it. Still a no-hit ball game for Midland in command. Top of the 6th inning. Coming up, the Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Clark Elliott, the right fielder, coming up as we get things going here in this ball game. 6th inning coming up. Top of the sixth inning for Midland right here on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. Clark Elliott coming in as we start up the sixth. And ready to go is Lesko as he takes that one in for a strike. It's 0-1. Crowd still piling in, and evidently just a few tickets left for tonight's game. That is high in the air. Center fielder Mears getting into shallow right, making the grab, out number 1. Jack Winkler in the third spot coming in. Batting in third is 0 for 2. Winkler right there and in for a strike. It's 0-1. Pretty good night here, John. Yeah, it sure is. Midland up by 1-0 here in the top of the sixth inning. They still have a no-hitter ball game against San Antonio, and that is pretty good as well. 1-1. That is right there. Line drive, and that's going to be a base hit up to right center. They still run it down, but evidently that's a one-out double for Winkler.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Danny Batista Jr. coming in now for Midland. As we're ready to go for a 0 for 2 type guy. Yeah, it sure is, John. And did he go? Yes. Peeled down by home plate umpire Andrews as he initiated the call for a strike. It's 0-1. Number 12. Up now at second base in scoring position. Right there, that's outside 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that's the count now, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now, and here's the pitch. Down and in, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Batista Jr. That is fouled away, still hanging on. So even though, Bob, I think our final season in this stadium is 2027. And right there, strike 3, get him down. Well, gotta say, John, we still have a couple more years being here, but even though San Antonio getting in to pass a $260 million deal to build a new ballpark. And right there, boy, De La Cruz stops it. Get it right there. As that is out number 1 by Dylan Lesko. Well, number 3. Oh, crap. How did that happen? Boy, that major look got you. Yeah, you was thinking it was out number 1. Huh. What side did you come from? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, and yes, I did make sure that everybody is awake. So it's still a 1-0 lead for Midland as we head bottom of 6. About ready for the bottom of the sixth inning for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Lucas Dunn coming in, ready to go. No-hit ball game. As that's well hit to short. Flip it to first, out number one.
The batter, number 10.
Boy, they went through 5 innings worth of scorelessness, and they still can't get nothing across the score. Well, Bob, not a lot of hard-hit balls for San Antonio here tonight, but evidently it might get better. They might get out of this and start hitting some balls hit hard over the fence. Yeah, the baseball is most important to knock out of the ballpark, right, John? Yeah, it is. That one hit to second. Flip to first, that's out number 2. It's a perfect good game for Midland as they're getting the baseball and boy, just pretty good here. Brandon Valenzuela coming in. Swing and a miss, that one is high and outside.
0-1.
And it's 0-1.
Well, that's off the plate.
Oh, do apologize about that. Just listening to also another broadcast. Boy, Springfield leads it 3-2 against the wind surge. That's nice. Right there, swing and miss, curveball, get him out chasing 1-2. Boy, it could be another half inning worth of scorelessness for San Antonio if they can't get nothing going, then they might just get something out of a shoebox. That one is high, popped up right there. Shortstop running after it. Left field and center come after to offer some assistance, and pretty much that will do. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody on base for San Antonio as we head for the 7th inning. And it is 1-0 Midland as TJ Schofield Sam will get us going here in this one. Rockhounds up by 1. Top of the 7th inning for Midland right now in the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. Well, gotta say, with Frisco and Midland, San Antonio trying to battle it out, gotta say, they're doing pretty good for all 3 teams in the South Division. Well, with Springfield continuing to hold tight on that first place position in the North, Arkansas trailing a lot of games, I think about 6.5. Northwest Arkansas is a bunch from catching up their next door neighbor. They are 5.5 against Arkansas and about 10.5 against Springfield. Yeah, I gotta say, John, not doing too well, but evidently they're gonna try to do something. Yep. Tulsa leads a 57-63 in their win and loss record. Wichita at 52-69 as they're down in last place. Northwest Arkansas leads 4-2, top of the 7th inning there at Riverboat Field. So far, it's a 3-2 Springfield lead over Wichita. Still a 1-0 lead for Midland here in San Antonio as they are in a no-hit against the Missions and pretty good on that as well. So for Tulsa and Corpus Christi, we'll take a look at scores as we get something going. Boy, Rough Riders trying to tie up the ball game. Got runner at second base now for Frisco. Arkansas 9-4 against Amarillo. 9-3 Corpus Christi lead over Tulsa. I mean, it's getting pretty good for our ball clubs in the Texas League tonight. And there sure is, John. And so far, they're all battling it out for a win. Yeah, they are. TJ Schofield Sam coming in now for Midland. Let's go. 7th inning of work. Fouls that one off. It's 0-1. Boy, it's a good night for him if he could get out of this half inning and still keep something going. Well, right there, no balls, 2 strikes to him. Oh, 2 delivery. Strike 3, get him down. And that's 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Ryan Bovias coming in now, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. After the strikeout for the 6-hole batter. That one's in for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 away, nobody on. Top of the 7th for Midland. Lesko could see his last inning of work on the mound for San Antonio. No balls to 2 strikes to count. And here's the pitch. That one is high fly. No balls, 2 strikes to him. That's a swing and a miss, and that's out number 2. Boy, they get him surprisingly fooled right there on that one. Yeah, they sure do, Bob. I gotta say, they're getting pretty good. Zahid Valenzuela coming in now as he's ready to go. And the pitch. That is high and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Corpus Christi gets another one. 10-3 against Tulsa. That's pretty good. Yeah, it sure is, John. 10 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors for the Corpus Christi Hooks. And for Tulsa, 3, 6, and 3. And they're doing pretty good. Yeah, they are. Arkansas, 9-4. Bottom of the 6th inning there at Water Ridge Field there in downtown Amarillo. There's a 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Midland has a no-hit against San Antonio, so that is good. Frisco trailing 2 runs ahead of Northwest Arkansas. Springfield 3-2 in that ball game there at the porch. They're in good old Wichita, Kansas. Yeah, I gotta say, John, it's pretty good. We know all your ballparks. Bob, I've been doing this for almost 4 years, my entire life. I've been doing this since 2021, since the AA Central was created. Evidently, during that year, San Antonio took on 6 ball clubs. They had Springfield and Northwest Arkansas, Midland, Corpus Christi, Frisco, Amarillo was the only clubs that they faced during that year. No Arkansas or Tulsa. Nope. That is high in the air. Up the center. Mears getting up to the warning track nearly as that will be the inning over. No runs on one hit, no errors, and nobody left on base for Midland. We now head to the bottom of the 7th, and it is 1-0 Midland. Top of the lineup, Corey Howell steps it up for San Antonio as we get things going. 1, 2, 3, due up for inning number 7 when we come back. Bottom of the 7th inning for San Antonio right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Howell, the left fielder. Here's pitch. That one is high flying in the air up to left field. And that is out of here. Corey Howell. Wow. And it is tied ball game. That's what you call a tater tot out of here. Finally, there's something going. Make the crowd happy. That's good. San Antonio getting that one on the Superman fully charged home run right there. Boy, 99.5 exit velocity, 359 foot. And now as San Antonio is no longer in a no-hit ball game, Marcos Castellon is coming in 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts. This could be anybody's ball game here tonight, John. Yeah, for sure. It is either Midland or Flying Chanclas territory tonight. No, we'll have to see. 1 ball, 1 strike to Marcos Castellon. And that's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 1-2. 1-2. Here's the pitch. That one is outside. 2-2. Just love that color orange on the Rockhound jerseys. Here's pitch. That is right there. Up to short, flip across to first, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Joshua Mears.
Boy, Joshua Mears coming in. 0 for 2 of the night for him. That's right there. Line drive up to short. And no play, as that will be another hit for San Antonio. So that fielder's decision is a base hit. In now, first baseman Michael De La Cruz. Tie-breaking run there at first. The go-ahead at the plate now, that is De La Cruz. Here's the pitch to him. High in the air. And that is going out of play, foul. So 0-2 the count now. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch to him. And that is fouled off. So still hanging on at no balls, 2 strikes. Labor Day weekend coming up tomorrow evening. We've got Missions baseball. One more Flying Chancla night tomorrow. We'll be down to our final 2 Flying Chanclas. Yeah, I gotta say, John, we've been doing Flying Chancla Thursday and Friday nights over the first half of the regular season and into the second half. That is high in the air. Watch it up to the left field area, and that will do. Corey Howell gets out of a no-hit jam as he delivers 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, 1 left. Top of the 8th inning coming up, and we're deadlocked at 1. Top of the 8th, Shane McGuire will get things going for Midland when we come back. Well, we're back to the top of the 8th inning for Midland right here on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. Well, what a terrific home run to get a big-time ball game going up on this Thursday night. 1-1 our score tie as we head up to the 8th inning for the Rockhounds in Game 3. Shane McGuire coming in, and so far San Antonio is getting their men together on the mound as here comes the pitching coach. And so far that's going to do for the starter here tonight. Javian Sandridge getting the call up now. Left-hander will get the call for San Antonio here tonight. 94 on the 4-seam. Slider and curveball. 3 weapons of his choice to get something going. Shane McGuire meets him up face to face, and that's going to be high and inside. Out of there. Up to right field. Marcos Castellon gives it a good chase down, and that's out number 1. Drew Swift, 0 for 3, a line out in the 5th inning. Coming in. Game 4 tomorrow night. Weekend baseball, and we celebrate Labor Day as well. Flying Chanclas Labor Day. Labor Day Eve baseball starting Sunday night. Final game against our 2 ball clubs of the year against Midland and San Antonio. Hey, Oklahoma, how you doing? It's been a while. Welcome back. No balls, 2 strikes, the count now. That is high pop up, and that is foul. Still hanging on. No balls and 2 strikes to count. And that's going to be right there. Line drive up to right. Castellon still chasing it. And that's going to be a 1-out double for Swift. I am doing good. How are you? Can you hear me fine on that YouTube live and stuff? Am I loud and clear? Well, pretty good night. Clark Elliott up in right field comes up now for Midland. Takes a strike. And it's 0-1. Sweet. I was just checking. Thank you. Loud and clear. Very nice. So doing pretty good here tonight. Ooh, swing and a miss. And boy, he's getting them chasing. Boy, that is no balls and 2 strikes to the right fielder, Elliott. Go 2. That is high pop-up. Shortstop Ditter. Give it chase, and they can't get there. That is getting in for a base hit. Boy, all outfielders try to get it corralled. That is left field, center, and shorts getting in to make that catch, and evidently they can't get it. So first and third for Midland. Jack Winkler is a 1-for-3 double in the 6th. Sandridge looking in, ready to go. He pitches and fires and strikes him in. It's 0-1. So, Oklahoma, did you have a good day today? Everybody have a good day. Right there, and boom! They get him down at the plate. That is beautiful. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Man, we gotta see that again. Boy, that was a beautiful get your gun down at the plate type move. Try to get you going. Yeah, I had a pretty good day myself. Danny Batista Jr. coming in, first and second, 2 away. Takes that in for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, one more day to go in this work week. And we got Labor Day weekend baseball. Really good stuff. High in the air, Castellon getting after it, and that will do it. So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, 2 left. Bottom half of the 8th inning coming up, and it's tied at 1. Back here for more baseball as we have a new warm ready to go for Midland. And we are tied at 1-1. Just watching my town's rivalry football game right now and watching you. Sweet. So, what type of football you like watching, Oklahoma? Well, pretty much a lot of football teams going on. Got a NFL going, which I pretty much don't watch that. I kind of like watching the college football type teams. My parents would be out in the living room watching college football. They go for the Texas A&M Aggies. I enjoy college football the most. I'm watching my town's high school football rivalry. Ooh, I bet that's going pretty good. Yeah, they probably watch Oklahoma State or OSU or something like that. They watch Ohio State. They'd watch almost any state college football team. Your favorite team is winning 28-3. Well, that sure is good. Boy, your team is whooping the snot out of all the other teams, let me tell you. Yeah, I gotta say, John, they sure are. They're number one. Yeah, I tell you, Bob. Well, we head to the bottom half of the eighth inning for San Antonio. New arm on the mound, that is Gerson Moreno. Boy, four-seam fastball who has the close to 100-mile-an-hour pitch right there. Slider, two-seam fastball in his arsenal as well. Designated hitter Kai Murphy coming in as we're set to go. San Antonio looking to get out of this tie ball game as pretty much Midland getting their first run in the top of the second. San Antonio, bottom of the seventh inning, getting in a big solo home run. The St. Louis Cardinals are selling free. That's pretty good. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Kai Murphy. And that is back behind his back. What a play by Moreno. And that is 1 away. You don't really see that often when a pitcher decides, oh, I could catch it behind my back. Oh, ouch. Just hits you in your groin area. Didn't one of your co-workers tell me he didn't know where his groin is? Well, Bob, you have 2 groin areas. Your left groin, your right groin. Here's the 0-1. That's high fly in the air, and that gets down for a base hit. Tie-breaking run there at first. That is second baseman Lucas Dunn getting a 1-out single up the center. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in now. Tomorrow, 9 games left here at home. We have 3 against Midland, 6 against Springfield. But that'd be pretty good. Cardinals are the finale of our regular season this year. There was like 30 fans in attendance because a game got suspended, and when it continued, there was anybody. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Well, right there, the count now is 1-1, or 1-2. Do apologize. Andrews, please help me get the job done with showing your fingers. Go right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count now to him. Ray Patrick Ditter from the Islands. That is fouled off, and the count now 2-2. So 30 fans in attendance because the game got suspended, and when it continued, there was barely anyone there. Boy, strike 3. Ray Patrick Ditter ain't happy about getting that strike right there. Boy, Brandon Valenzuela coming in now. 2 away, runner at first. That's the tie-breaking run, Lucas Dunn. That one is well hit. Continuing to go is the right fielder as he runs it down, and that's the half inning over. Well, 8 innings come and go here tonight as we still can't get a tying or tie-breaking run across the score, and we head to the 9th inning. Junior Perez will get things going as we head to the 9th. We're tied at 1. Also, I think it's because the Cardinals are doing bad right now. Yeah, they probably are. They're probably down in their division, aren't they? About ready for the 9th inning for Midland right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Junior Perez will step in, 5-6-7, top of the 9th inning. Yeah, they are either 3 or 4 right now. Ouch. Well, that ain't too good for the Cardinals.
0-1's the count.
No balls and 1 strike. Did you know that their Double-A team, Springfield, are up in first place? The Cardinals lead a pretty good margin. They are 71-51 of the year, Springfield. Arkansas is 65. They are trailing in second place, just 6.5 games. Northwest Arkansas is trailing by 9.5. That's high in the air up to Castellon, and that is out number 1. Tulsa and Wichita are the 4 and 5 spots. So pretty much Tulsa and the Wind Surge down, but still trying to get things going in the last few weeks of the regular season. Right there, hit the poly. Throw to first to De La Cruz, out number 2.
Now back, left fielder,
Brian Bovias coming in now, 0 for 3, strikeout in the 7th. Last one up for Midland. San Antonio trying to win it by a home run. If not, then pretty much extra innings here tonight would be huge. A lot of fans tonight getting free baseball, courtesy of San Antonio. That one is high flying in the air. Ditter getting after it, makes the play. And boy, the Caribbean guy getting in there. And that will end the half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors for Midland. Bottom half of the 9th inning, tied at 1. We're back as the winning run. Corey Howell will lead it off in the bottom of the 9th inning. And we will be right back. Yeah, it was a quick half inning, and so far 3 up, 3 down in that one. Do pretty good. We've got a lot more fun during this homestand. Tomorrow night, Flying Chanclas return on the field. Don't forget Saturday night, post-game fireworks after that game. Labor Day Eve, baseball, Sunday evening, final game against Midland of the year. And then it'll be off on our road travel day, Monday, San Antonio heads to Tulsa. A 6-game set with the Drillers AA affiliation of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Then coming home for the 6-game regular season finale starting Tuesday night, September 10th through the 15th. It is playoff after that. Frisco Rough Riders, Texas Rangers affiliation. Springfield Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals affiliations ready to go. Second place winners are yet to be determined, so that just depends whether if Midland and San Antonio will make it out in this one. Well, we get ready for the bottom of the 9th inning, and stepping in is a winning run like left fielder Corey Howell, who's 1 for 3. Here's a pitch to him, and that's a swing and a miss, and that's the count now 0-1. Tyler Ferguson and Brady Basso coming in now for Midland in relief. So righty and a lefty gets warmed up there in the bullpen. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch, that's a swing and a miss. That's count 0-2. 0-2. That's a high pop-up, and that will go out of play, foul. No balls, 2 strikes to count. And that one is outside, 1-2. One and two delivery by Moreno. That's a high pop-up right there. Shortstop will get in range. Makes a grab, and that's the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
That would be really good. Yeah, walk it off, San Antonio. Marcos Castellon coming in. Still a chance of walking this one off for the Missions. That's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 0-1. 2 outs, and that means that we'll have free baseball on hand for a lot of people. Right there in the count now 0-2. That one is outside. 1-2 the count now. Oh for 3 by Castellon. 1-2 the count by Gerson Moreno. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and he goes down swinging. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Joshua.
Center fielder Joshua Mears, 1 for 3, single in the 7th. Gets ready to get things going. Hopefully whack in a run. That's a swing and a miss. That one is high and outside. Yeah, perfect guy is Mears. Here's the 0-1. Boy, and he's chasing like he's underwater or something. Yeah, I gotta say, John, you're not doing too well. 1 more strike and we go extra bases. Yeah, for sure. That one is high pop-up right there to right, and that is going out of play. Still hanging on, no balls and 2 strikes to count now. 1-1 tie Midland and San Antonio. Bottom of the 9th, extra innings coming up. Swing and a miss right there. Throw down to first, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. So I gotta say, we got free baseball coming up. 8-9-1 due up for the top of the 10th inning. And we'll have a quick break. Saheed Valenzuela will get things going. West Creek Trail Rides is our proud sponsor of San Antonio Missions Baseball. Book your $50 horseback ride for 1 full hour on our trail rides. And yes, they are guided trail rides. And visit West Creek Trail Ride San Antonio today to book your ride for any day of the week, Tuesday through Sunday. Or if you're looking for volunteer work, just come on by. And yes, we got some volunteers helping out. You could probably learn how to ride a horse or something. Yeah, just like me, Bob. I'm a pretty good horseback rider, and so far I love to get out in the great open doors. I think the first thing I'm going to do is after baseball season and playoffs, it is time to go horseback riding. Just absolutely love the great outdoors. Well, we lead off the 10th inning here in San Antonio as Sauhid Valenzuela coming in, number 21, now on second base to get extra innings going. The pitch, that is high fly in the air. Howell giving a run down, and he can't get there. Boy, howdy, almost had it. Man, so close right there. No balls, 1 strike to Valenzuela. The pitch down and in, curveball, and that is 1-1. Well, looks like there's going to be a call to the San Antonio bullpen, and JVN Sandridge looks like it's getting taken out of this ball game just for precautions. Jose Luis Reyes coming in for San Antonio. A 4-seam fastball, 95 mile an hour, can do the work just fine. Slider, changeup, 2-seamer as well. So that was pretty much our call to the bullpen as Jose Luis Reyes now coming in for San Antonio. Right there, De La Cruz takes that for the out. Runner will advance from second to third on the sacrifice fly. Shane McGuire 2 for 3, double and a single. Game on the line for San Antonio if a runner scores in. Well, evidently it'd still be a tie ball game if they come in and San Antonio comes in. Yeah. I tell you one thing, Bob, that can most certainly happen. And I've seen over the years that, you could have 23 innings that still don't find a winner. That one is high fly in the air. Mears coming in, and he makes a grab. Beautiful play. That runner at third does not advance. Boy, if that ball would have hit the ground, he would have advanced on the fly. And yeah, it would have been a fielder's choice on a base hit right there. Yeah, it sure would have been, Bob. Drew Swift coming up now. Boy, one more out to get out of this half inning. San Antonio would have the bottom of the 10th inning to get in a winning run. 2 base hits, that's all it would take to get that run in. Yeah, for sure. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes to Swift, as that's back-to-back pitches outside the zone. So you don't want to see that thing getting hit, let me tell you. Yeah, no kidding there, Bob. That one right there, Ray Patrick Ditter gets it, and that's the half inning over. So they leave one stranded. That is the tie-breaking run. We now head for the bottom of the 10th inning, and it is 1-1 tie. As we have a new arm warming up for Midland, and he'll be called to the mound for the Rockhounds for the bottom of inning, number 10. So we're back here for more Texas League baseball. Our score is tied at 1. Bottom of the 10th inning for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, a left-hander, Brady Basso, coming in now. 96 on the four-seam slider, two-seam fastball. He'll try to get this one to the 11th if he can. Winning run is at second base for San Antonio. Michael De La Cruz coming in now. Needs a base hit all the way to the wall to get something going. Line up to short, and that is out number one. Boy, De La Cruz try to get in there, and boy, that would have been over the shortstop's head if he would have got it going. Third baseman Rampali could get it done. Pitch here. Swing and miss. Two-seam fastball will get him chasing. No balls, one strike. Bottom of the 10th inning. 1-1 our tie here in San Antonio. That one fouled off. It's nothing and two. No balls, two strikes to count. Thursday night baseball. Flying Chanclas. That is fouled off. Protect the plate. Here's a pitch to him, and a steal fouled off. No balls, two strikes. Runner hanging on at second. High pop-up right there. No chance to make the advance, and that is out number two.
Now the designated hitter.
Well, hopefully the designated hitter, Kai Murphy, will get something going. Round out in the eighth is 0 for 3. Murphy coming in, ready to go. It's Basso. Down and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 11th inning coming up, if nothing doing here in this half. And that one is in the inside, and that's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Murphy. That one fouled off, and it's 1-2. 1 more strike, we head to the 11th. Boy, and I got to say, John, more baseball up ahead. And that's a swing and a miss, and that goes to a runner stranded off at second. And we are still tied. 11th inning coming up for our Midland Rockhounds. The visitors coming as they're tied at 1 with San Antonio. Well, got another extra inning to go. Clark Elliott will lead it off, top of 11, when we come back. We head to the top of the 11th here for the Missions Baseball Network. Clark Elliott, the right fielder, coming in now, number 26, up at the second base area. Slider, that sends for a strike, and it's 0-1. Reyes will try to get his home side to the bottom half of this inning to get a winning run home as they start off at the second base area for a base runner. That is in for a strike. It's 0-2. First time in a long time that San Antonio and a opposing team is tied for a big inning this ball game, and that's going to be line foul. It's 0-2. You know, through a lot of years in the majors, there has been like 19 to 20 innings. Keep going, at least 23. Well, they could probably go for about 25, and yeah, fans would be going home like crazy saying, this is boring. They just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. John, I'm going home. The 0-2. That is high pop-up right there. Lucas Dunn getting in there, and he'll make the grab out in center for out number 1. You know, Bob, they do that for a reason. I mean, when you have a tie ball game, as it is, usually you have to go extra innings to find that winning team and stuff. Now, I gotta say, John, I mean, I don't mean any disrespect or anything, but there's been a lot of times where the major league teams have actually gone through a lot of extra innings. Yep, and so has the AAAs and the minors as well. That one hit to Dunn. Throw to first to De La Cruz to get them, and that's 2 away. Well, runner from second goes to third, and Danny Batista Jr. comes in. He's 0 for 4, line out in the 8th inning. Oh for 4 of the night for Batista Jr.
Counts 1-0.
That one outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Top of 11, 1-1 are tied. Batista Jr. coming in, ready to go. That one fouled off, and it's 1-1. 2 away, runner at third here in this half inning. Here's a pitch, and that is fouled off and still hanging on. That is 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count now to Batista Jr. 1-2. Fouled off again. Boy, he's still hanging on that one, John. Man, he sure is. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch to him. High in the air to Castellon. He's camped under it, and that is the half inning over. So they still can't get nothing doing in this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on as we head to the bottom of 11 and still tied at 1. Kai Murphy will lead off as second. Lucas Dunn coming up to the plate right after this. Bottom half of the 11th inning for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Ty Murphy up there as second base, as he's the winning run for the Missions. That is fouled. It's 0-1. On a Thursday night, boy, these guys are looking for a walk-off home run for San Antonio. Winning last night 5-4 in this ball game. Hey, JP, how are you? Good to see you. Here's a pitch. That one down and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chesterfield. 1-2. Lined out of play. It goes out of the left field area. Foul. Still hanging on at 1-2 is Ty Murphy holding off at second. Again, fouls that one off. Yeah, it is a nail biter, let me tell you. Swing and miss, and that is strike 3 swinging. Okay, for Midland, as that is just a regular nail biter. Youch. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in now. And that is right there. And they got him a footstep. Oh, man. He would have had that one right there, but they get him right there. Oh, that was super close play by that first baseman. Brandon Valenzuela coming in. He's ready to go. Takes that one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. JP is just sitting there laughing. It would be too if I was him. Hit the third. Fling across. And that's the inning. So they can't get nothing doing here in this inning. Oh, we got more innings coming up. We'll have to cancel the dinner reservations. 12th inning coming up. And it is Batista Jr. will be at second. And Junior Perez lead it off for Midland when we come back. Inning number 12 on this Thursday evening. Well, John, I'm going to say this is going to be a long evening, right? Well, I think so, Bob. Well, we got the 12th inning coming up, and so far going to feel like we played 2 games altogether. Well, we're on to the 12th as Junior Perez coming in, and he hits that one high in the air. Castellon gets it. Ouch! That'll hit his foot. And uh-oh. Boy, they nearly lost that one. Whoa. That, if it would have got over that fence, it would have been him getting into third, scoring in. That would have been an error on San Antonio. And yes, that would have been a 2-1 ball game. Yeah, what? TJ Schofield Sam coming in as he's ready to go. Takes a strike in the inside corner. And it's 0-1. This game ain't even close to being over as San Antonio trying to get in a winning walk-off run. No balls, 2 strikes to Sam. wait a minute. How did they get a man on third? Well, evidently I guess it was, trying to think here, we'd have to watch an instant replay or something. Bob, go ahead and pull up our instant replay. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Schofield Sam. I think it was a base hit or stolen base. There's a 1-2. And that's going to be right there, lined up to left, and that's going to be a tie-breaking run, as that will be 2-1 for Midland. And Drone Show sees where that one was. It was right there to left. Boy, and Midland must be celebrating there at Franco Park. Ryan Boveas coming in now as runner at first and 1 away. That one high in the air up to center. Mears getting after it. Makes a grab, and that is out number 2. Okay, so Bob is looking at the instant replay, and the runner at second. See here. We're looking for it. I think it was a base hit right there.
0-1's the count.
Or wild pitch or something. Oh, he hit that guy in the foot. Yep, it was a base hit, a wild pitch, and a stolen base for Midland. Yikes. 3-on-1. Yeah, it pretty much was there, Bob. We looked at the instant replay. That guy at second swiped third. Boy, he sure got us fooled right there. Well, that will do it. A run in to score by T.J. Schofield Sam. Put Midland up 2-1 as we head for the bottom of the 12th. Well, if we get tied up again, then we'll have more extra innings. Well, Tyler Ferguson coming in as he's ready to go.
Number 65.
Well, crap fire, save the matches, yeah. Don't you need to rub 2 sticks together in order to create a fire? Yeah. Is that a rhetorical question I just asked you, Bob? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, goodness. I'm going to crack myself up. No balls and 1 strike to the leadoff batter for San Antonio, Corey Howell. And right there fouled off, and it's 0-2 to him. Base hit, and we are good. Yeah, for sure. That one high and outside, 1-2. Boy, we really need to get something going here, right, Bob? Well, strike 3, and Howell is down on strikes. Castellon coming in now, 0 for 4. Boy, a home run would put them 3-2 in this ball game. That's right there. And that is out number 2. And ouch, a double play. And Rockhounds win it. Man, that just stinks. Well, they lose this one here tonight. The guy must be crying his eyes out. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. He just dared to go, and man, that was crazy. Now that was a double play for Midland, Well, they win this one. So anyway, make it for extra more innings. Well, Rockhounds win this one, 2-1 the final. Oh yeah, we're gonna probably bench. Who are we benching, JP?
2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Yeah, the third base coach made a questionable choice on that one.
They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game.
Yeah, so
43 minutes.
boy, I tell you what, that was just a play that.
Drive home safely.
Oh yeah, the guy that tried to score. We're gonna see who that is. Boy, that either the manager may pull him in the office and give him a good talking to. Let's see. Who was at third? We're gonna see. Let's see. Who was that? Yeah, third base coach made a weird choice. Yes, he did. No, that guy should have held off, and boy, that is a double play going from first to the plate area, and thinking he would have scored in easily. But anyway, game 3 goes to Midland. Bottom half of 12, 2-1 final. I bet that third base coach will get a good talking to by the manager. They'll probably pull that guy in the office and say, look, you need to really watch what you're doing. Don't go if you don't have enough room. Car accident right there. Well, have an amazing night. You too, Oklahoma. And we'll see you again tomorrow evening. Everybody coming out to tomorrow evening's ball game, and weekend baseball coming up. This game goes to Midland. Ouch. Well, looks like you're going to have to see what's going on. Evidently, Frisco coming up and getting something going here. My clothes look like they're almost ready in the dryer. But anyway, yes, we did play about 1 game and a half for here in San Antonio, and 2-1 the final. Rockhounds winning their 74th of the season. Boy, San Antonio is a game and a half, 73-48. Let's see, Rough Riders. Ooh, I think Frisco has this ball game in their grasp. Rough Riders get their 69th against Northwest Arkansas. Good game there. Rough Riders and Naturals. So Guessing it would be an 8-5 final there. Corpus Christi, boy howdy. They get their 49th against Tulsa. That's a pretty good game there at Bayfront. 49-74. One more game and Amarillo and Corpus Christi are in a foot race. So that will be the 64th loss for Tulsa. Let's see, Springfield and Wichita. Well, Cardinals win their 72nd against Wichita. Final score 6-3. So 52-70 for Springfield. And, well, 52-70 for Wichita. 72-51 for Springfield. What pretty good right there. All right, Arkansas and Amarillo. Travelers winning one. By golly, they gave Amarillo a whooping tonight. Just punched the daylights out of them. So, Sod Poodles will be 50-68. And yeah, everybody has played tonight. Really good night for all of us here tonight. Go ahead and start getting everything ready to go on that. Friday the 30th. Yeah, I know. Still can't figure out who that bonehead was. He really needs to be benched. Yeah, he sure does. Boy, you sound just like me, JP. Oh, boy. He is a bonehead. The knothead for short. Well, let's see. We can name a lot of funny things about this one guy. Like you said, JP, bonehead is one. Knothead is second. Third is knucklehead. We just name a lot of funny things about that bonehead at third, trying to come in and score and try to tie us up again. But anyway, we've had a good time, and so far went 12 innings. Gutter snipe. Yeah, for sure, JP. Well, Chase Cohen is player of the game. Winner of the mount is Brady Basso. Jose Luis Reyes coming for the loss for San Antonio. And the save for Midland will go to Tyler Ferguson. Well, anyway, hope everybody has a good night. Drive home safe, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow evening. Final score, Midland wins this one on a double play, and evidently I think whoever that was gets a good talking to by the San Antonio Missions manager. And pretty much if the coach got that play going, then pretty much that was a win that was a loss tonight for San Antonio. But anyway, gotta say, they'll probably get him in the manager's office, whoever that was, and yeah, give him a good talking to. Tell him, don't do that again, you bonehead. Or gutter snipe, or knucklehead. You know, whatever you want to call him. You could call him all those if you want, if that makes you really happy. But anyway. Well, anyway, y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all again tomorrow evening. First pitch, 7:05 against Midland. But anyway, have a good night, everybody. See y'all again soon.